Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football Extra. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawe, and today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars debutant. Yes, it's just one new guy, Jerome Opoku, and the missing players. Yes, I told you that 19 players had arrived in camp ahead of the game versus the United States and Mexico. 14th of October, Mexico, then 17th, the United States in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to have a look at the missing players. It includes our star boy, Kudus MOHAMMED, and a local player in our new favorite left back from Mediama SC. Jerome Opoku is my focus for today. We're going to look at his profile, the kind of player he is, and why he was included in the Ghana national team, and why some players were not called up. Patrick Pfeiffer. What is the issue with Pfeiffer and the Ghana Black Stars? He still doesn't get a shout in with the absence of the main centre backs Alexander Juku and Daniel Amate. We'll look at all that today and talk about Inaki Williams. He details how his family struggled to make it out of Ghana into Athletic Bilbao. Now he talks about racism in an interview with ESPN, and it was a great one. I'll give you a brief of what was discussed with Inaki in that interview. But as usual, subscribe if you haven't, click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and first talk about the new boy Jerome Opoku. But before then, the absentees are Kudus MOHAMMED, Fatau Hamid, and Jerome Opoku. These three are expected to join the Black Stars camp, if not today, probably later today or tomorrow at the latest. Kudus has not arrived in camp yet, and he has not been declared as one of the players who will not arrive. He surely will arrive in camp as they prepare for that game. 19 players trained for the first time in Charlotte at the training facility, and it was great to see them stretching things out and getting toned up nicely for that game. But there was a new boy called up and made me wonder why we've still not seen Patrick Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer has been impressive since agreeing to join the Ghana national team. Unless there are certain issues we do not know about, how did he not get a call or a shout into the team after these four guys were absent? Main centre back Alexander Juku and Daniel Amate, along with Tariq Lamte, and then also with Osman Bukari. How did this guy Pfeiffer not get a shout into the Ghana national team? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But Jerome Opoku, born 14th October 1998. He's an English professional footballer who plays as a centre-back for Super League club Istanbul Basaksehir on loan from Premier League club Aruka. He captained the Fulham under-23s at the end of the 2018-2019 season. In September 2nd, 2019, Opoku was sent on loan to League One side Accrington Stanley in order to gain first-team experience. He made his Accrington debut against the Bristol Rovers on September 7, 2019 in an eventual 3-3 draw after a 3-1 defeat to Sunderland. In an interview, he claimed he would play anywhere the coach put him. On 5th September 2020, he joined League One side Plymouth Argyle on loan until January. In July 2021, he was loaned out again, this time to Danish Super League side Vigil Boat Club for the entire 21-22 season. In June 2022, Opoku joined Portuguese Premier League side Aruca on a free transfer, signing a 3-year contract. September 14, 2023, he signed a 1-year contract extension with Aruca until 2026 and was immediately sent on a season-long loan deal to Istanbul Basaksehir. Born in England, Opoku is of Ghanaian descent, brother of J. Nay Opoku. So that's a brief history of him. I've not really watched his games, and I'm looking to see more clips of him, as you saw some scrolling on your screen right now. But it is a new guy who has come in not to get anything past him or not to play him down his abilities. But I do feel Patrick Pfeiffer could have gotten a shout into this Ghana national team with the absence of Jiku and Amate. I still feel he should have been called up into the team, and made aware of this place that he belongs here. There's a problem with FIFA and the Black Stars and the technical team or something that we are not being told, because how did he not get a shout in with his performances? How did he not get into the national team? How did he not get it? Well, it depends on the coach. As you always say, we have to trust his judgment, trust what he wants to do with the team, and support him accordingly. And that is the best we can do for now. Hopefully, FIFA does get his chance eventually for Ghana, and we see him in action in a Black Stars jersey. That being said, Kudus, Fatal Hamidu, and Jerome Opoku will join the team later today. So move to my next story, and it has to do with the Ghana Black Stars players once again. As we deal with it, we talk about Inaki Williams. Yes, Inaki Williams details his chronicles, the chronicles of his parents, the chronicles of his family as they struggled to get him and his brother to greener pastures. In an interview with ESPN on a bicycle ride interview, quite an interesting video to watch, Inaki details how his parents, his pregnant mother, that and his father had to travel through the desert. They buried some people on their way, drank their urine, yes, to survive at times. His father was barefoot walking through the sand, and there was quite a painful journey into Spain. Now, after getting into Spain as well, they had to suffer racism, and there were memes of a black person playing for Athletic for the very first time. Quite interesting and annoying and painful process to go through. But he talked about the fact that the Athletic people are elitist, and because of players or people like him who have money, if you are rich and you are black, very few people look at your skin color because you have money, which is quite hypocritical, but you'd expect it from anyone anywhere in the world. So he talked about that. He also talked about racism, talking about the recent one he suffered in 2020 at Espanyol, how painful it was. He also talked about his grandfather, who was the inspiration for him choosing to play for Ghana. He said his grandfather always had a dream, passed away last year, always had a dream of him to play for Ghana, and he did just that by playing for the Ghana national team at the World Cup. And when he came to Ghana, he saw children selling bananas on the street and barefooted, and told his brother that this could have been us, and was really thankful to his parents for making that arduous journey up into the Spanish country. He also talked about adapting to life in the Ghana national team, talked about his initiation dance and how everyone was excited to see him. Hopefully, he does kick on. He has been kicking on with Athletic Bilbao. After the international break, he grabbed goals that were immense for his club side. It was amazing to listen to the story from Inaki Williams himself. Struggle with racism, struggle getting out of Ghana into Spain, playing for Ghana national team, and now the racism that happened to him. He felt that Real Madrid players should have walked off with Vinicius Jr. and the game should have been stopped after that incident that happened in Valencia, which is still ongoing right now in courts currently. So that was a brief breakdown of that interview that Inaki Williams had with ESPN on that bicycle ride, and it was great to watch. Great recollection. So that has been it for today. Inaki Williams' story from grass to grace in Spain. Also talking about the new boy Jerome Opoku. He is a new talent, a new kid on the block. I still feel FIFA should have been in there. And Kudus MOHAMMED yet to join the team along with Fatal Hamid and Jerome Opoku. Later today or latest tomorrow, they should be in the camp. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.